How many people here lead dances? How many people here lead, what do you want to lead there? So at least half of the people here lead dances. So that's wonderful. I remember when they started, there were, maybe 20 of us in Mercer's basement. And now they've spread all over the world. And it's because of the grace of God. It's because they're meeting a need of humanity, which is the need, which is the true message, whether you call it Sufi or any other word. And the true message is really simple. Praise of God, which means the reality, in whatever name or form, and human consideration, that each one of us is somehow the seed of the divine, that the human soul is sacred, that human beings are worthy of respect and consideration. That's it. Anything else is just the flavor of whatever particular path you're on, I mean, some paths are warm, some are cold, some are wet, some are dry, some have you, dancing and going crazy, and some have you cold, sober, and non-reactive. Some have you use the alchemy of your emotions to create your relationship with God, and some have you transcend emotion, and all in the end are praising that one reality, each one of us finding our path to that. And so the dances are meeting that need, because they're saying, they're not saying this way is best, or come be of this, or come be of that, but it's just respecting all the paths, every worship, whether it is of a tree, or a river, or the sun, or some deity by some name, is worship of the one and only reality. I mean, this is what we feel. I mean, this is what we feel, but we don't have to present it as a sermon. We present it by honoring all in this arena of the dance, in this ongoing dance. Here we are doing it, and I'm happy to see it some 30 years later spread in the way, and with so much freshness. It stays alive. It hasn't become a dead, fixed form, because people keep bringing their sense of beauty. Because what is our worship of God but our discovery of what we find beautiful? And each one of us is willing to surrender to that which we find beautiful, willingly, to what we in the depth of our being find beautiful. That is God. And we surrender unwillingly to power, because we can't help it. I mean, who loves to surrender to power? I mean, we say God is all-powerful. Oh, geez, that makes me want to just... I mean, what the heck? I mean, if God is all-powerful, then, that doesn't inspire love. It inspires something, respect. I mean, that means even my will is an aspect of God. Even what I think of as my power, my little domain, must be in reality. I mean, it may set me on a path of discovery, but it doesn't necessarily engage my love nature. But when we find what's beautiful, we do. It engages us in the depth of our love nature, and that is why these dances have stayed alive, because people keep bringing what they find beautiful to the sacred altar. And so there's no right way of doing it. But as long as we retain that sense of sacredness, then that's the way.